no child to raise. You come to me like a little boy, and I give you my scorn and my praise. You think I'm like your mother, or another lover, or your sister, or the queen of your dreams, or just another silly girl when love makes a fool of me. After the rush, when you come back down, you're always disappointed. Nothing seems to keep you high. Drive your bargains, push your papers, win your medals, fuck your strangers. Don't it leave you on the empty side? I'm looking for affection and respect and some passion, and you want stimulation. Nothing more, that's what I think. But you know I'll try to be there for you when your spirits start to sink. And all of this talk about holiness now, it must be the start of the latest style. Is it all books and words, or do you really feel it? Can you really love? Can you really care? Do you really smile when you smile? You criticize and you flatter, and you imitate the best, and the rest you memorize. You know the times you impress me the most are the times that you don't try. When you don't even try. Picture has its shadows, and it has some source of light. I'm talking about blindness, blindness in sight. The perils of benefactors and the blessings of parasites. Blindness in sight. Threatened by all things, devil of cruelty, and drawn to all things, devil of delight, mythical devil of the everlasting fact, governing blindness, blindness in sight. Suntans in reservation dining rooms, and pale miners in their lantern rays. I'm talking about night, night and day. Hostage smiles on presidents, and freedom scribbled in the subway that's just like night and day. Critics of all expression, all you judges in black and white, saying it's wrong and saying it's right. Compelled by prescribed standards or some ideals we fight for wrong, fight for wrong and right. Threatened by all things, man of cruelty, drawn to all things, man of delight, man who makes the laws, and man who turns around and breaks the laws. I'm talking about wrong and right, talking about wrong and right. I came to this tour in New Haven, and I just hitched along for the rest of the distance. And it's kind of like running away from home to join the circus. Anyway, I've got this tune that has been growing. Started off with 2 verses, and a couple of nights later I added another one, and last night I got a 4th one. I think it's finished, but I don't know, maybe there's a couple of more chapters to go, but it's called Coyote, and it goes like this. No regrets, Coyote. We just come from such different sets of circumstance. I'm up all night in the studios, and you're up early on your ranch. You'll be brushing out a broodmare's tail while the sun is ascending, and I'll just be getting home with my reel-to-reel. There's no comprehending just how close to the bone and the skin and the eyes and the lips you can get, and still feel so alone, and still feel related, like stations in some relay. You're not a hit-and-run driver, no, racing away. You just picked up a hitcher, a prisoner of white lines on the freeway. We saw a farmhouse burning down in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. We rode right past that tragedy till we came to some roadhouse lights, and a local band was playing. Locals were up shaking and kicking on the floor, and the next thing I know, Coyote's at my door. He pins me in the corner and he won't take no, and he leads me on that dance floor, and we're dancing close and slow. He's got a woman at home, a woman for the night, and now he wants one for the day. Oh, why'd you have to get so drunk and lead me on that way? You just picked up a hitcher, a victim of white lines on the freeway. I looked a Coyote in the face on the road to Baljenny near my old hometown, and he went running through the whisker wheat, chasing some prize down, and a harp was playing with him, and the coyote was jumping up and making passes near those same eyes just like yours under your dark glasses, privately probing the public rooms and peeking through keyholes in numbered doors where the players lick their wounds and take their temporary lovers and their pills and powders to get them through this passion play. I have no regrets, Coyote. I'm getting off up a ways. You just picked up a hitcher, a prisoner of fine white lines on the freeway. Coyote in the restaurant. He's staring a hole in his scrambled eggs, and he picks up my scent on his fingers while he's watching the waitress's legs. He's too far from the Bay of Fundy, from salt air and 50-mile tides, and the air-conditioned cubicles and the carbon ribbon rides are spelling it out so clear that either he's got to stand and fight or take off out of here. From Louis on the balcony and the ladies in the show, and from me, Coyote, the flame you typed up in an Eskimo, me the hitcher, me the victim, the prisoner of fine white lines on the freeway. The sorrow, you're darn right. In flames our prophet witches, be polite. A room full of glasses, he says you're not his liberation doll, and he chains me with that serpent to that Ethiopian wall. And I'm a rising queen of queens. Wash my guilt of Eden, wash and balance me. And of the rising, uprising in me tonight. And she's a vengeful little goddess with the nation's crown to fight. Truth goes up in vapors, the steeples lean. Winds of change, patriarchs snug in your Bible Belt dreams. God goes up the chimney like childhood Santa Claus. The good slaves love the good book, a rebel loves the cause. 1:15. You're darn right. Since I was 17, I've had no one over me. This Anna the Rising. So what? Petrified wood, processed stalk, timber down to rock. Don't interrupt the sorrow. You're darn right. He says, we walked on the moon. Girl, you be polite. Don't let up the sorrow. Death and birth and death and birth and death and birth. He says, bring that bottle kindly and I'll pad your purse. I've got a head full of quandary and a mighty, mighty, mighty thirst. 17 glasses, Rhine wine, milk of the Madonna, Clandestine. Don't let up the sorrow, he lies and he cheats. It takes a heart like Mary's these days when your man gets sweet.